What is up, everybody? Hope your Sunday is going as well as mine is. Happy Sunday, December 9th. Yeah, December 9th. Oh, I took the chat down. Are you new? All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully going well. I'm excited. I get to go play games today, so not that that's different than a normal day, but I was up until 3:30 last night unpacking part of the house, trying to fix the closet which is game storage and clothes storage. Yeah, it's been an event, but hey, I'm just happy I'm here and able to do that. So welcome, everybody. It's going to be a fun week. I say that because I'm legitimately looking forward to everything that we have coming for you guys. And con season is over. I am really, really excited about that because that means even though there's going to be a number of folks out there that don't entirely believe me, which I can't blame them, but I get to focus on the show entirely for the next couple months, and I am super excited about that. I have nothing pulling at me. I have nothing, no obligations other than run the show, produce the podcast, and live stream. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that said, welcome everybody. Let's get into it. So first off, on Tuesday at 7 p.m., we have a sponsor playthrough of Ragusa. It's from, I think, Brain Crack Games, but as far as I'm concerned, it's from Capstone Games, for the simple fact that they're the ones sponsoring the stream. Clay asked us if we wanted to do it, and I told him I don't know. Send me the game and we'll see. And we got a prototype of it, which is actually sitting on the table right here. And the first time we played it was an abject disaster. Let's just say they're still working on the rule book. It's a prototype. And thankfully, one of my patrons, Adam, was one of the enforcers, which is what they're called, the game teachers there in the first look area of PAX Unplugged. He actually was one of the people in charge of teaching Ragusa in the first look area. And I contacted him, and our schedules never met up, but he was like, hey, if you want afterwards, give me a call. So at 11:30 at night on Friday night, he was like, yeah, I'm free. Let's do this. So we FaceTime with each other. He has a copy of Ragusa. I have a copy of Ragusa. And we went over it. And, oh, that's how it works. So now that we have that, yeah, now I'm willing to do it because I think it has some really, really interesting decisions in there, and I think folks are going to enjoy it. So Ragusa at 1900 Eastern Standard Time, that's midnight or 0 UTC or 0100 CET. So yeah, looking forward to that on Tuesday. Then we got a whole lot else coming the rest of this week. Then on Wednesday, we have, finally, and I know Andrew out there is going to be excited about this, we have the Game Day Around the World drawing, our second drawing for calendar year 2019. The first one has us going to Tennessee, I think, is where the first one's going to take us in 2019. The second one, I don't know, and I'm really excited to find out. So we'll see where it is. So any of our patrons, annual or monthly, if you go to, actually it's right underneath me here, go to pledgehc.com and you support the show at $5 or higher, you're automatically entered. Wherever whatever name we draw, wherever they are in the world, as long as they're outside of driving distance, then we're going to fly to you and we're going to have a game day with you and whoever else you want to have a game day with. Make it a really good time. Doesn't matter if you're in China, if you're in California, if you're in Australia. Although I got to be honest, I'm kind of hoping for Asia for this, for the simple fact that I really want some really good Asian food, authentic. So there's that. But you know what? I'm going to be happy wherever it is that we go. We'll coordinate it, try and coordinate it with a con trip as well and figure out where we're going. So really, really excited about that. And Craft Dragon says something that's really funny, that he says, I'd seriously laugh if Denver was drawn. Oh, the irony of that. That would be hysterical. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be at noon on Wednesday, 1700 UTC, 1800 CET. It's going to be a quick little 5-10 minute stream. We'll do the drawing live on air, and yeah, hopefully we'll know by the time the drawing's over where in the world Heavy Cardboard's going to be going for that. So that is on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we got a big one. We got Trickier with the Dark Alleys expansion, which you could argue really isn't an expansion because you shouldn't play it without the Dark Alley expansion, but know that we are. Star is actually going to be teaching this one. He is the resident expert up here in the New England area, so he's really excited about playing this. It's his favorite game, and he taught it to us great. So I was like, hey, do you want to do this on the stream? This is before I moved here. He was like, yeah, I'm down. So it's going to be a 4-player game. Thursday at 1900 Eastern Standard Time, which is midnight UTC, 0100 CET. So full teach, playthrough, and roundtable of Trickier with the Dark Alley expansion. Looking forward to that. Everybody who will be in that game will have played it at least once, if not twice. So should go relatively smoothly. So looking forward to that one. And then finally, we are getting back to the war game side of things. And yes, there's going to be some people that argue, oh, is it a war game? You know what? Bite me if that's the case. Also, before I draw this out a little bit, in the basement of the very first studio, some of the production quality down there wasn't as hot as it is now, so I said that we were going to restream most of those streams that were down there. So without further ado, I bring you Maria. Saturday at noon Eastern Time, 1700 UTC, 1800 CET. Full teach and playthrough, and an accurate playthrough, which the first one really wasn't so hot. This is early on in our streaming days, almost 2 years ago. So, Maria, really, really looking forward to this. Going to be a 3-player game. It's going to be myself, Jess, and Asher. Asher being the resident expert, but I have a fair bit of experience with the game. I'm going to be teaching that one. All right. So there we go. Hopefully that appeases those that have been clamoring for more war games. They're coming. Here's a good example. So Saturday at noon, Maria. So there we go. That's a pretty full week. And then next week, we're going to be back on the horse of a fortnightly review on the podcast, starting with Smartphone Inc. next Thursday. And then, obviously, more live streams coming. So really, really looking forward to this week. Looking forward to, honestly, the next couple of months, y'all, because really not a whole lot going on here other than me running the show, and that's that. So thanks, everybody, for your patience during the transition at the end of con season, the move, the divorce, the selling of the house, everything that I had going on. It's me right now. So I really appreciate everybody's patience, understanding, and belief that things are going to turn back to normal. Well, we're back. Catch y'all tomorrow. Check that. Tuesday with Ragusa. Take care, everybody.